So I was thinking about something. A lot of people blame business and like, oh, they're not paying me enough. Well, you have to understand like the cycle of everything a little bit better. And I'm not perfect at it, and I don't think many people are, because it's gotten convoluted in everything and how we have it. But ultimately, like where I kind of see it is politicians come in saying, and you even see it like in, like young politicians, I'm going to come in, I'm going to take care of you. And when you get up to state and federal levels, what that usually ends up being is social programs. But as they've said with a lot of things, when you go to like national parks and other things, they say don't feed the wild animals because they get dependent on you. And you see that anytime our government says, hey, we're going to have to pull back on this spending, on this social spending. And people complain, oh, you're taking that away from us. Well, honestly, they're taking it away from you in another way, because that social spending has caused inflation. The reason it's caused inflation is that they keep promising and tacking on, and that just adds to deficit spending, which is spending more than they bring in. So what does that mean? They print more money. So if they print more money, what does that mean? That your dollar is worth less. So now you come to businesses that try to take on a lot of it, or not necessarily take on a lot of it. They try to adjust for those changes. So what do? They raise their costs because they still want to make roughly about the same amount of income. And so if the worth of the dollar is worth 50 cents less, well, they still want to make the same percentage income that they were bringing in before. But they can't necessarily justify doing to raise your pay as much for multiple reasons, because taxes and everything get put on them. So yeah, there are some dirty rich people out there, but not every person that's rich is dirty. And so what you do is pay doesn't go up, and then that cycle just continues. More government promises, more inflation.